Hello there. Right, hello and welcome to my first kind of Twitch, having a go at doing this sort of thing. My name's Daniel, known as Deadwood GB24, as you can see on my gamer tag. Me and my friends are going to be hoping to get regular gaming up and running using Twitch, linking it to our YouTube channels, which we're going to get set up. Our Facebook page is Press Play to Continue. Kind of toyed around with doing something like this for a little bit now, and just decided finally to try and kick it up a gear and start doing this, especially as the PS4 and Xbox One have now kind of integrated this into their consoles. So for this, I just thought I would do. I just completed the game. I put it down for quite a while. Got all the way to when it came out. I got all the way to chapter 11. There's 15 chapters, and other games came out, over Christmas and things. And I just put the game down for a little bit. Criminally, I was enjoying it. I found it challenging. I suppose it was kind of what I've been asking for. I really like the Resident Evils, old Resident Evil and the new stuff. 6 was obviously a little bit of a mess. I still massively enjoyed 5, even if it was a cardboard cut out of Resident Evil 4, which in my opinion was a masterpiece, so enjoyable. I just play that game over and over and over again. I don't know if this will become that. I thought I'd play the New Game Plus just to have a little bit of fun with it. I played Survival, whatever the highest you could go, which was like level 2. I did at some points think about dumbing it down a little because it was getting a little bit tough, but I just hung in there, and you do come out on top once you start getting the other weapons and you start just mixing it up. Once you get the hang of the kind of kills, not using your weapons, and you can start stockpiling a little. Finding the keys really helps. So really, this is a game that if you can find the collectibles, then it is advised to do so, because it is going to help you out massively, especially if you're playing at a harder difficulty. Other than that, I'm just going to get the game going. So I'm just starting the game right from the beginning. I kind of wasn't... When I first started playing it, I just wanted to enjoy it. I wanted it to be, I suppose, Resident Evil 4, like this new generation's answer. I know it came out on last gen on the older consoles, but I mean, this game was really brought to life on this. Gameplay's the same in that, but just aesthetically, it just looks great. The lighting effects they managed to do and that. So here's the cutscene. Anyone that's kind of watched these videos to get help or anything like that, you would have seeing all this. I would imagine that my collectibles are gone.
I know you're just coming off a case, but I'm afraid
we'll find out soon enough, I suppose.
Sounds serious.
I'll go looking for them, because there are a couple that I did miss. I wasn't making a conscious effort to get them. As I said, I wanted to just kind of just play through the game and enjoy it. I wasn't going to go looking for everything, but once I found it to be more of a challenge on that higher difficulty,
gives you the creeps, doesn't it?
I kind of just thought there's got to be rewards for doing it.
You think there's a connection?
It's a possibility. I believe the records were sealed.
Anyone on scene, respond.
Dispatch, this is Detective Castellanos in 184. What's the situation? Over.
184, be advised. Some problem reaching out.
Yeah, I just, like I said, I just started playing it yesterday. I basically did chapters 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I did them in one day. I just finished the game off in one day, which is why I was a little bit silly putting it down. At some points it was a slog, but overall, I think when I first got it and I first played it, I was kind of thinking it was an 8 out of 10. Just because I really appreciate the director and the games he's done in the past, and I just think this is kind of what I wanted. It was Resident Evil 4 meets kind of the Resident Evil remake, which I have been playing. Got that this January. With a 10% off for the sorry from Sony about Christmas, but and I've been really enjoying Resident Evil. Just the old school, conserving ammo.
What do you make of it?
You know, choosing when to shoot, when to stay, when to fight, and it reminded me of this. And I just wanted to get this finished. Yeah, I just have a game done under my belt. Don't like having too many on the go. So I thought it's time to go back to this, and I mean it's beautiful. You know, what an introduction. I was looking all around when I first got it. I just loved the art style. Some people will haven't liked the black bars, I suppose you might want to call them, you know, the kind of cinematic feel. I just personally think he went with that to cut your vision, to make it a little bit more claustrophobic. I think that was a deliberate choice, and that's how he wants you to play a game. So, you know, I've not zoomed in my TV, I've not done anything like that. And I know PC, they did allow you to mod the game to kind of change the aspect ratio, but I think it really was done on purpose to give you this claustrophobic feel. And there are times when the creatures are running at you and that, it really, you miss it. You miss that kind of full ratio. And it kind of just makes you panic a little bit more, and I think it was very deliberate, in some ways very clever. But that's just my 2 cents on it. I'm not saying one way's right, one way's another. You know, if you make a game, you know, you, unlike a cinema director, you give away a little bit of that freedom, because I'm going to be playing this and looking around what I want to look around at. So you do release some of that creativity. So I'm not saying one way's right, one way's wrong.
We're gonna check it out. Don't let anyone else
I think probably giving people the choice would have been the best thing.
We don't know what's happening here.
But then I probably would have gone with the full ratio. It would have made the game a little bit easier, probably. So I understand why they took it out. Also understand why they put it back in, because you can pretty much mod any kind of game that comes out on PC, so they're very used to that.
Did you hear something? Someone alive in here.
Quickly get on with this.
Are you injured? What happened here?
Yeah, the reason I thought I'd just do a Game Plus mode, just to have a little bit more fun, probably race through it a bit quicker, hopefully not die as much. I always like the checkpoint reset on Resident Evil 4. Now, if you felt you mucked something up, you could just have another go. Whether that's in the spirit of gaming, I'll leave that to you to decide. I just feel that it was really I missed it on this. I kind of like starting if I did muck something up. So I used death as kind of to go back to a checkpoint. So sometimes I did purposely kill myself, but other than that, I just you did die a lot. Here's our antagonist.
What the hell?
Here we go. Be interesting to see if I manage to do this without dying. There's our brilliant introduction. So I've purposely labelled this, it is Game Mode Plus, so I probably won't talk too much about spoilers and things, but just so you know, this is a game that's been played through once already, so I will have the special weapons, and I just wanted to see them and to share them with people. I don't know how many people would get their hands on them. And just have a little bit of fun this time round. Because it was pretty nerve-wracking with 0 bullets. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays. A little bit more firepower in my back pocket. I thought I'd just share that. There we go. Just so you know, I haven't got the sidebar on with comments or anything, just because it is a smaller aspect ratio. What I might do is put that on once we're a little bit further into the game. I wonder if it still grabbed the hints. Oh, yeah, it does. Grab them keys. And this time I should just vamoose, because I think I tried looking in his cupboard and got killed rather instantly. Clean up on R6. Okay. Nathan and Jeff, and we're out of here. My thinking is that you'll get the weaponry from finishing the game last in level 3, like they did with the special editions that came out with the survival pack. Bam! This kind of reminded me of the part in Tomb Raider, the last one, the reboot. I did think it kind of jarred me a little that he wasn't kind of covered in claret when he got out, which is something they managed to do in that Tomb Raider, which was such a fun game. Definitely recommend that. Very similar to this. They kind of gave it that kind of Resident Evil 4 feel. If perhaps there wasn't enough Tomb Raiding in it, hopefully the new one will rectify that. I remember playing this through on the first go, being pretty nervous about every turn of every corner. In fact, was there anything down here? No. That's going to get infected. Can't remember if that door was open. I'll just quickly check. So I did get this, like most people would have got it first time round. Okay. So, because I picked it up before, it doesn't appear again. So only the ones I missed. And there are only, I think, about 3 before I made a conscious effort to kind of go after the collectibles after about level 3. Again, realising it was going to be a pretty tough game and you needed all the help you could get. Here we go. Again, there would be a collectible on this desk, but I already have it. So that's both for the first level. They're the only 2. Most people would get them on their first run through. Get going. Hoppity. Good old friend, Mr. Chainsaw. I'm going to try and just do this in one through. I'm going to be pretty lazy, so if I get chainsawed it's because I was rushing and not taking my time. Got to wait for him to come past me. There we go. Through the door. Checkpoint. Okay, let's try and do this in one. Third bottle. Magnetic. Creepy.
Shit.
Sorry. I caught the door frame, I couldn't believe it. What you want to do is get it out in that hallway so he actually goes out in it, and you can normally do it in one go. I'll try and be lazy one more time and see if it works. Done it. That's the quickest way. I just can't believe I caught that door frame. Normally do it in one go, but that's a little tip for anyone that wants to be quick about things. Yeah. Come on. Get to the elevator. Done.
Find myself within
I do like this tune.
darkness twisting me around. There is nothing I can do. And this world doesn't spin. It just turns itself around and around. The night chose
nearly out. The old leg is better.
Detective! Get in! Get in!
Do a little bit of story now. Get you settled on. Then that should be chapter 1 done and dusted. Very quick.
Hey, where's Joseph? Man, I'm sorry, but you never came out. I'd waited, but... Please, settle down, Leslie.
Settle down, Leslie. Settle down, Leslie. Settle down, Leslie.
Shit! There's no going back.
Damn it. Are we cut off from everyone?
Everyone must be dead.
Everyone all right back there?
Just a few bumps, we're fine.
Fine. Fine. Fine.
We will be once we're far away.
Fine.
A little further and we'll be fine.
Fine. Fine. Fine. Fine. Fine. Fine. Fine.
Fall! Fall!
I'm just thinking, I don't know if they've released any DLC for this yet. I'd say this game's been off my radar for a little bit. I was loving it, and I just, as I said earlier, I just kind of, a couple other games came out into like November, and I just, I just got kind of sidetracked, pulled into, I wanted to try other games, and I really should have just got this finished. It really would have only taken another like day or two's work on it, but when you get a new game, sometimes it's a little exciting. Me and my good friend Tom Campy, who as part of my cruise normally when any games that is multiplayer. Obviously we started getting into GTA when it came out. So yeah, I'll probably put up some GTA vids. Just quickly save the game. So yeah, we're hopefully going to get into perhaps doing this. Hopefully you like what we say, what we think. We want to do like a talking head video once a month or twice a month, about an hour long, or you know, perhaps we'll do more but smaller chunks. But we all kind of come from similar background. We all work together, so it's just we all kind of like games, play them for fun. I'm not going to profess to be the best player that you will ever see. I do alright. But yeah, it's mainly just to have fun, and you know, I try not to be too critical. You know, we'll call things out as we see them, but it's just our opinion. But we really want to kind of go forward with this, and like I say, hopefully you'll like us, like what we have to say, and anyone that kind of follows us then wants to get involved. You know, we'll put our crew out there for anyone that wants to join up with us. Perhaps one day be part of the videos. That's, you know, we just want like-minded gamers there to have fun. It's such a rich medium, and there's not that many genre of game I don't particularly like. I think, you know, I love first-person shooters, third-person simulators, any kind of like going back to the old days theme games. You know, I've been around for Spectrum all the way up to where we are now, and I've loved every kind of iteration. I've loved where the technology's gone, and I love that we can still have fun with simplistic games. They've kind of made a comeback, so I really I just love everything about gaming. And you know, one day when we get our channel up and running, which hopefully will be there in the next month or so, we'll probably post our games collections, just show you guys, you know, how much we love it, and just share it with like-minded people. That's all we really want to do. It's kind of our motto. Okay. There would have been a newspaper there for anyone collecting. I won't read them all out. I'm just kind of keeping in mind till I actually complete my collection.
Hello? Anybody there?
Some more brain juice. So yeah, newspaper on the desk for anyone who would be keeping count, wanting to know where they are. Again, most people would get that one. It's silly even mentioning it, really. I may have missed the missing person poster, I don't know. I need to check that out. Oh.
Are we awake?
Is everyone else alright? The city.
Whatever are you talking about? You are the only soul here. Right now.
Dun dun dun. Even with the break, I still kept up with the story for something that's kind of like a mind F. I suppose it's kind of like Resident Evil meets Alan Wake,
A hospital.
Twin Peaks, kind of all
This
thrown in
place
there.
is
I did
necessary
miss
for
that
you.
missing person.
You're always welcome here.
How
I've been
neglectful.
hospitalized.
I'm afraid I cannot answer that.
You feel
Please,
stalking?
sign in here.
Been a momentous. And it was me. Look at that.
Without signing in, there is no way to ensure your future memories.
Those disappear, so it's important to get the newspapers and the thing. Now I did miss the map fragment, but it was always on the floor behind the chair. So yeah, you don't. That one did stay there, so it wasn't too bad. But I don't know. We probably can't go behind here yet, can we? Oh, this is all like an introduction. I'm not going to save because I kind of just already have, and we should be alright. Oh, she's going to make me. Just save over. Cha-ching. Let's move on.
This way, please.
Smells like medicine.
And we all know what he means by that. That's what I like. Yeah, so the map fragment is literally behind the chair right there. But again, I've got that one. So.
Please,
Which will
relax.
not be.
Please, have a seat.
Take your weight off.
What the hell?
As you can see, I've got a lot. That's for the
You
completing the
mustn't
game.
fight it. This is for your own good.
No. Stop.
Again, you have to spend that,
There now.
and then that
You
should
see?
be it.
All better.
Lady, am I going crazy?
Now what makes you say that?
Getting hard in here.
I'll be waiting.
And that's this. When I've got to this bit is
Shit.
when
What the hell is going on?
I thought it looked great.
Where
You know,
am I?
it's kind of I do think you can see what games are cross-platform, 360 and this generation, and
Connolly.
I don't know, would I put that? Because the lighting is so good, and the particle physics that they've put in look really, really nice. And I don't know anyone that's got this on the last gen, and I haven't watched any comparison videos because I was always going to get it on this. And again, I'm not poo-pooing the last gen because you know I've still got all my 360 and PS3. Still love loads of games on them, but obviously if you're going to get a choice now, you're going to want to play them on the next gen, unless they're multiplayer and all your friends have still got the last gen. But I don't know, I was kind of looking at everything and I just thought, you know, though I could probably still tell this has been squeezed onto the last gen and upgraded to this one, I think they did a really, really good job, really, really good, and I enjoyed the aesthetic of it tremendously. I'm still trying to get the gel even though I've got a truckload. Some people wanted a map on this. I kind of, really it was only for like this level and perhaps one other, but they give you a little blood trail here. And I think you can see a path, but I understand, I think I went off to the left because I was trying to look for things. The birdies, crows. I was half expecting them to attack me. Crack them in boxes. You never know. I think on the more casual setting, you'll get more rewards out of that. I did crack a lot of boxes with nothing inside, but you still got to do it because everything was so sparse. And again, I'm talking like that, but other people may have breezed through it, no problem. I mean, I did find it quite challenging. I think when I got to level 4, I did think about dumbing it down, but I stuck with it and I got through. And once I got over that, it was I don't know. I think I just probably got better, and the upgrades started coming. You started being able to handle things a bit more, and I certainly got. In saying that, these early levels, I did do a lot of melee attacks. I mean, I think I shot this guy once because it kind of indicated that you had to, but I then went in for melee attack.
Hey!
I like the way he runs down there like a bandit. Gooey! Let's turn that lamp out. Keep the atmosphere. This was classic. I'll say it anyway, but I mean, everyone who's done a video for this will have pointed this out. And the old zombie turn from Resident Evil. Classic. It was such a nice nod. Obviously, head about that. Oh. Do you know what, he hit me last time? Wasn't quick enough last time.
My God, Conway.
So, again, I found the fire thing a little confusing. I was kind of thinking of Crimson Heads from the Resident Evil remake, but it isn't necessary to burn these. Just for anyone starting off, it really isn't. I kind of started burning them until I realised they weren't getting up, and I started to like risk it. Until then, I was like pretty confident. No, they're not getting up. So they're really, if you knock them over and you want to conserve ammo, you can burn them, and that will kill them. But other than that, they're there once you've killed them legit with bullets and things. They don't get up again. There's no need to burn them, and then you can use, you can back away from an enemy to a body and burn it as it comes upon you. You can do things like that. Next document's in the shack. I'm pretty 99% confident that I got that one, so let's just move on. So I thought it was a box. Are you warning me?
Whoa. Were you warning me about this? You are Leslie, right? I'm a police officer. Maybe I should help you.
Should help you.
Shit. How am I gonna get you to a hospital?
Hospital. 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 Hospital!
What the fuck?
Now, my good friend Nigel, when he was playing it, once he got the kind of bolt gun, he really enjoyed it and he said he used it a lot. My only thing was, because you don't really find ammo for it, and not saying that you don't, because you do, but I found that you were really reliant on these traps. Now, the ones with the blue, where it spins around, you've got to stop it on the blue, they're a little bit hit and miss. You can. I reckon. I probably did it 3 times out of 4. Yeah, it's like 75% of the time I would have done it. But if I was low on health and I didn't want to, use I wanted to conserve my health syringes and things. There's no way I'm gonna risk it just for like 2 bits of cogs and wheels to make the bolts with. So I kind of didn't rely on it on as much as I would have liked to have used it, if that's fair. And I found things were expensive, and I would have liked. And again, I may not, just thinking about it, I may not have looked at it enough in when you're upgrading your character. If you can bring the cost of making things down, but like ice bolts and things like that, when they're costing 5 at a time, But again, this is probably the genius of the director. That he wanted you to really think about what you use and that, and if that's true, he succeeded. Burn this mofo up. We need some matches. Is it not going to give me the free match? Because I've already got some. Alright, let's get this first. Right. I wonder if I actually had to do that then. Because I was just blindly following what the game told me to do. Right, so let's go in here. Just look at the lighting. It's such a beautiful game. I really enjoy just looking at this. Really, really enjoy just looking at this. Right. Right, sorry about that. Okay, I've just put the comments bar on just for a little bit, so I think we'll be okay for this. So
shit.
I can see anyone sending any comments in now. So I would have. I mean, it was right there on the table, so I would have got the collectible that was right there. So let's go into this world. Double check I've got the newspaper.
What the? Back here again. I must be losing it.
Yes, dear boy.
I don't know if that was a bad dream, or this is.
Whatever is the matter?
Serial killer on the loose. So I missed these last time I came through. And the missing person poster. There we go. Come around yet? Yes, I can. So we can go back through here. 2 tiles for the map. And it's done. Okay, so 2 tiles left. And so for newspapers I'll get a new weapon, and for the map I'll get a new weapon. Now supposedly whatever type of weapon it is, your upgrades cross over. So I've got no keys for in here, but it was the end of the level, so yes, okay. Magnum, do you know what? I never used that gun in my first playthrough. That is something we will rectify in this game. Oh, you have all... Okay, I thought it would be later. I'll let you start with all the weapons now. Okay, let's do some upgrading. Can't go through that door yet. I think I'm going to finish the pistol and the shotgun, hopefully. Oh no, I've done the pistol. Okay, we've done the pistol. So, yeah, pistol's all done. Okay. Oh, it's taking such a big chunk, isn't it? Both 10. Okay, so that's a shotgun. Next one I'll probably work on is that. I kind of wanted to finish my attributes. Oh, syringe recovery. Time. I do syringe because I'll probably use one in a minute, and finally boosted my health. Okay, well that went quick, didn't it? So it will take you some time. I mean, that's one playthrough, and I did split it evenly. You know, my Dead Space trick of doing your most common gun, I up that one first. And kind of in tandem with the shotgun and a little bit of the sniper rifle. I did my life gauge first and my melee damage, thinking it would be really important in this game. I was a little disappointed because I never felt I really gained that much. You know, I wasn't kicking enemies' ass at all. Still took quite a lot of punches, so, but probably still recommend doing it if you're going to be an ammo conservationist on this. And stock, you know, I did, because things were so little. I did handgun bullets there. You can see I did, just because I found another Magnum box. I did the Magnum, but that was only literally so I could pick up the 2 bullets later in the game. Shotgun, look, I've only done that. So I really didn't up this because you weren't coming across a lot. I did the bolts straight away to try and get them up. But yeah, I just found the resource management in this game that you didn't really need to concentrate on this. Matches I thought were going to be a really important part. And again, they are. I'm not saying that they're not. And I upped them quickly. Explosive bolt, I wanted the biggest field as I could. I like using them. I did one up on those. Haven't upgraded that once, upgraded that twice. Harpoon twice. Again, so there's plenty still to concentrate on, even on your second playthrough. Come out right now. Let's get back on with the show. I might just save it because I don't want to have to do that again. I'm happy with what we've done. Just resave over this. Back into the world of survival horror. Okay, so the next thing we should come across, for those doing a kind of collectibles count, should be a statue with a key in it for the morgue. Now, I didn't even know we was looking out for them, so I may have missed it. Oh yeah, he's on his own. We shall sneak. Balls out. Whoa. Getting a little bit paranoid that I'd forgotten that key. I think it's through here. Leslie! We need it. Yeah, look, I did blatantly. You're right there when you see it. But yes, I missed it. So there we go. There's our key. So as this cutscene plays,
Hey, are you guys from
I've got
around
no
here?
live
I don't
viewers at the
know where-
moment, so I'm just gonna go a little quiet. Just enjoy the gameplay. I'll point out when there should be collectibles. There's one coming up right now. And I'll probably do that. I think I missed just a few on the first 3 levels. Well, not level 1, but the first few. And again, I'm not going to get frivolous with my ammo, but I will. What I did was I brought in here. There it is. So when he turns around, I should be able to kill him. This was my first thing. This section was my first kind of the 15-minute share button that I did, so it's kind of apt that my kind of first proper Twitch go should be The Evil Within as well. It's funny that guy's coming back. Oh, there's some bits and pieces in here. Possibly not. You got this guy in his own. This probably be a good. There's an achievement where you throw the bottle and do something else. I can't remember what it is. Probably a good opportunity to do that. Damn. And again, you know, I'd had a couple of matches on me. I think I burnt them. There's just no need. I wish I'd known that. I was burning them left, right, centre. Okay, again, most people should have got this because it's so blatant, but just right near the fire, there is a book. I think it's the Lakeside Town Note about the lighthouse. And then a map fragment will be next on our hunt. But again, I think I found the map fragment. Anyway, let's not dawdle. Let's get what needs getting. Start being careful of booby traps. Well, that'd be interesting. Will all the cupboards be open that I previously opened before? She wasn't alive, I couldn't remember. Oh yes, I was going to use on them, wasn't I? Oh no. I think when I get to 40 I'll look at the bolts and have as many as I can, particularly the lower ones. Now, there's a little cutscene over here.
I feel like I'm being pulled just looking at it.
Check at a point. Guy up there, but I'm going to leave him. I'm going to go and do this. A little torchy. All trapped here. And I think would be a statue for anyone doing the collectibles on these first few levels. on the sofa here is the map fragment, and this is a log cabin that you could miss. Could, I'm not saying you would. Just could. Okay. We've got all the booty we can. Careful of bear traps now. Hadi aşağıya kaç. Evladım. And this is what I mean about the choice of having the bars, the black bars, choosing the aspect ratio that they did. Just like for these little levels, you just, even in crouch mode, I have to have the camera either pointed down or facing forward. If I don't, I suppose kind of like that angle is what you want. Otherwise you will needlessly step into bear traps. I'm not even going to say, oh, I'll miss them. Call him Spike. I don't think there was an option to like stop the waviness of it. Because you just don't want to waste them. Okay, one. I think there's about 3 here. Oh, there it is. 2, 3. Don't remind if this guy sees me, because I'm just going to wallop him with this. Just going to crouch mode here. It's just easier to see any bear traps. Like I said, there really is little point in stepping in them unnecessarily. You do, especially on your first playthrough, you do want to be picking up those as much as you can, really, because it's really going to help you. If you're playing it on a harder level, you're really going to need all that just to help you along. There's one near here. There we go. So we'll just clean up on this. As I said earlier, we'll probably have a look at our inventory. But it's going to be well stocked. Ooh. Now, I think I didn't get a map fragment from here. I'm not 100% sure, so I'm just going to go and try and find it. Okay. Checkpoint. Just gotta stay away from the hustle and bustle. There's some huts over here. Oh no, I did get it. It's on that chair for anyone, again, collection counting. That isn't one of my missing ones. Quickly heal up. I could probably take these on. Have a look at that machine gun pack. Rocket launcher.
Good God. That's right. Just keep doing what you're doing. Out of ammo?
I may have made an error there, so it's probably best that that happens. I think they just keep coming because I was not clearing them at all. So I'll go over because there's some handy things in that barn. I'll still go over. Oh. Quiet though. And then that'll bring this chapter to a close. So what I do is I go back to sneaking, because as fun as that was, I obviously lost every piece of ammo. Again, it should be on the chair there, the map fragment, if you want it. I think I kind of just ran down the side of the river there by accident last time, so I'll do the traditional way round. So we get him talking and that, because I think I got a little bit lost and I just went down that ravine and just happily activated the cutscene by accident. So we'll stay in the bush. Stay in the brush. There's little scallywags eating away on their meat.
Good God.
Yum, yum, yum.
That's right.
Meat,
Just
meat,
keep doing
meat.
what you're doing.
Ah, invisible wall. I have to notice you at one point, didn't I? I might be able to get this guy. I don't know.
Shit. Better get out of here.
Help me.
God damn it.
Hadouken! Well, thanks for those of you that tuned in, much appreciated. And that's chapters 1 and 2, kind of as thorough as I could be while being quick, hour and a half. So yeah, much appreciated. Any thoughts, constructive criticism, I'll try and take up in the chin in the comments. That'd be great, thank you all, and I'll see you in the next chapter.